Welcome to the 100th New Year's Eve special. This is Deck Tech on Sheoldred the Apocalypse. It's been a long time coming. It's my new Blue Scribes Zinchian War playmat. Chaos Warhammer 40k. But this is Sheoldred. Most of it's foiled out. I have some of the nice cards, but Witch's Cottage, Recursion, Soul Guide Lantern, Exiling Graveyards, Erebos Guide of the Dead, Preventing Life, not foil, but still a good card, and drawing cards, Indestructible Dude 2 later on if you get him that way, Blood Artist, goes good with board wipes. Baradur, just in case token generation. Yeah, you see a contamination there. Victimize, some more reanimation, secret layer drop. Contamination, opposite to a blood moon, or the same really. So no more ramping for you, buddy, old pal. Green player. Marsh Flats, fetch lands, goes with Bloodghast. All is dust. Board wipe those multicolored permanents away. Village Broker of Blood, that goes good with, it's not foil, it's not the rainbow foil yet. That's the one I want to get, but it's a glass cannon combo effect. He goes with Doom Whisper and Aetherflux Reservoir and Sheoldred. So Doom Whisper hits off, and you pay 2 life. You draw 2 cards from Villas, and then you gain 4 life from Sheoldred. So you net positive, and then you blast people with Aetherflux Reservoir. Turgid, God of Fright. That's foil, and that's super nice. Show you the back side of it. Let's look at the back side. Super cool. Not that I ever use a backside, but still super cool. Snow-covered swamps, I don't really know exactly. I'll put up my Moxfield link on how many I should count, but I haven't played in a while. Just needs to focus in. There we go. Like the Kaldheim stacking stones. Second stones and heads and money. Urza, Lord High Artificer. Lord, what? Urza Saga, excuse me. Jesus, I'm just speaking out tongue. Hear Urza, and then he's just Lord High Artificer. Dark Ritual, super cool. Ramp more. Mortarion, Demon Primarch, 40k. Goes good with Mana Vault. Black Market Connections. This glare is killing me, man. Damn. But Assassin's Creed. Verdant Catacombs, Fetchland goes good with Bloodghast, Lightning Grease, Protect Sheoldred. Diabolic Intent, Tutor. Need to get those All Is Dust faster sometimes. Look at Metal Torque. Goes good with Sculpting Steel to make clone targets of the best target, the Great Unclean One. Some more Snow-covered swamps. Animate Dead. It's foil. It's just really not showing up that way. Prismatic Vista. Fetch land. Buried Ruin. Get artifacts back. Like Mana Vault. which goes good with Mortarion, like I was saying. Crucible Worlds, but that's who you're really getting back with Buried Ruin is Crucible Worlds, this nice one. Bajuka Bog, sleeve needs to be refreshed, but original printing. High Market, Sack Outlet, Gotta Reach Sanitarium. Goes good with Sheoldred, make everybody draw and lose life. Aetherflux Reservoir. The glass cannon combo. Foil Ophiomancer because you need them tokens for Skull Clamp. Hey, guess I'm showing you 2 at a time. Teferi's Puzzle Box for 1. That's really nice. And a Golden Throne. Surge Foil. Surge Foil is actually kind of shows up nicer on camera. Sack Outlet. Strip Mine. Super cool Strip Mine. I love the Strip Mine. Yara, Life Gain, Card Draw. The Black Gate. Get hits in sometimes with Sheoldred if you need to. Sculpting Steel. Foiled out for cloning. Fetch Land. This is really good for early game getting lands, and then late game it gets more lands, so it's just really all around good. Carrion Feeder, F&M promo, Ashes to Ashes, removal, Skull Clamp, card draw, Doom Whisper, Glass Cannon combo, not foil, unfortunately. Malcare Rebirth, that's foil. Snow Covered Swamp, call the One Ring card draw. Curse Marauder, get pesky removal early game. Phyrexian Tower, Sack Outlet, Mana Ramp. Polluted Delta, Fetch Land. Blood Gas goes good with the fetch lands for card draw with the Skull Clamp. Saw in Half, clone out Great Unclean One or Mortarion. Dauthi Voidwalker. I think you can only saw in half the Great Unclean One. Dauthi Voidwalker, Yard, Hate Removal. Snow Covered Swamp. Witch of the Moor, she has always been good with Sheoldred. Gaining life always, and then this happens every time. It's brutal. Dread Return. Reanimation. Man, I'm showing you 2 at a time. I'm not good at this. Angel of Suffering. Goes good with the Ulamog. Basically can't die from damage, and then can't get milled out either. So it's just in kind of a pseudo-infinite. Vampiric Tutor. The old style one. Great Merchant of Asphodel. Go Gary. Get those gold coins. Go Gary. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, although I wish it was the Lord of the Rings one, but alas. Cryptghast. The original printing. Karn the Great Creator. Get rid of those artifacts on your opponent's side and get back your Skull Clamp or your Crucible Worlds if they got rid of it somehow. Or a Commander's Plate, because that's really good. Scepter of Eternal Glory. We got a lot of artifacts in this deck. But this is like a really good Gilded Lotus. Basically a Thran Dynamo Gilded Lotus combined, but better. Cabal Coffers goes good with that Urborg. Dowsing Dagger. I got to show you the Lost Veil side, because it's pretty cool. That banner shine right there, right there. That's sick. But that's a really good card. It's Mana Ramp. it works out really well most of the time. Goes good even with this Bitterhorn Animist or whatever. Snow-Covered Swamp, Ancient Tomb, nice and foily. Alchemist's Archive, just gaining life drawing cards. Super Wombo combo, goes good with Exquisite Blood. Hexcore, all the mana ramp you can get because people are destroying it all the time. Violent Tumor goes good with Gravecrawler for basically pseudo infinite with Skull Clamp and stuff. So as long as you have mana. I took out the Phyrexian Altar. Why exactly? It usually just sat there. It never usually ever worked out to where this Violent Tumor would work right. So I just opted not to put it in there because it was easier to fit something else in. I can always swap it out for the Soul Shatter I have in here, I guess, if I really wanted to again. But I've been playing at a little bit lower power level, kind of, to where I can get away without having to have an infinite combo like that, so direct. Because it goes infinite with Bloodghast. No, what? Blood Artist. But Agadeem's Awakening. See them cavernous caves. The ones your mother's got. Canoptic Scarab Swarm. Because we are removing them graveyards. Nobody's having graveyards. I don't want to play with your sticky, nasty, dead people. Meathook Massacre, board wipe. This has wrecked people in so many different ways. They've board wiped, killed themselves by doing it. So many different ways. Soul Shatter. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might take it out for the Phyrexian Altar again. But like I said, playing lower vibed games, so I don't really need to go super hardcore mode with a Phyrexian Altar combo, but it should be probably something I should reconsider. Stinkweed Imp goes good with something, the 1 mana one, you'll see it later. Buried Alive. I can't. Let me look through it. Goes good with Tortured Existence. Why I couldn't think of the name all of a sudden. The Stinkweed Imp, Buried Alive, Yard Tutor. Reanimate that stuff out of the grave. The Seer, Sack Outlet, Culling the Weak, Mana Ramp, Toxic Deluge, Phyrexian Obliterator, original printing too, foil. Snow-Covered Swamp, Force of Despair, remove those Scoot Swarms early. Snow-Covered Swamp, Tortured Existence, Snow-Covered Swamp, Great Unclean One, Army in a Can, Gravecrawler goes with the Violent Tumor for Pseudo Infinite. I really probably should put the Phyrexian Altar back in. That sounds stupid to me now that I think about it, but whatever. Mycosynth Gardens, I can always swap that out. That's not that big a deal. Most of the cards are here. Snow-Covered Swamp, the One Ring, Soul Ring, Exquisite Blood for life gain with Alchemist's Archive goes really nice. Sick nasty. Mirror Retriever, getting artifacts back. Boras Stronghold, reanimating creatures. Living Death, another board wipe in a can, kind of, because it also gets stuff back. Orcish Bowmaster's pinging stuff. And a Kozilek Butcher of Truth. Shuffle it all back together, baby. So, all right. Well, Happy New Year. And the next video you guys see is going to be my birthday video. So that's going to be special too. And yeah, enjoy the new coming year. Hope for the best.